I gotta hear it.
There has never, in the history of Major League Baseball,
You gotta listen to this.
has there been a bigger doubleheader
In what games?
in games 5 and 6 of the season. Literally, the Mets season hinges on a doubleheader in the second week of the season.
Oh my God!
Actually, within the first 7 days of the season.
Hanging in the wind.
On the eighth day of this young Major League Baseball season, the Mets season hinges on a doubleheader in Queens, in Flushing, at Citi Field, against none other than the gilded Detroit Tigers.
Who have sucked forever.
And still suck. And if the Mets lose again, if the Mets get swept, wow. 0-6.
Tom might be on suicide watch.
No, even worse. I'm going to start not caring.
It's even worse.
Because...
Thank God the draft's at the end of the month.
Right.
Thank God.
And that's the fucked up thing. It's like,
the playoffs
I go
are-
from football season to baseball season, and the same fucking thing happens.
Yeah.
You just start to go, all right, well, I guess, with the Giants this year, Daniel Jones gets hurt, and it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll look to the Mets. We'll see what happens with the young guys. Now, weekend of the Mets season, I'm already thinking about the fucking Giants.
But the Knicks have been good.
That's true.
You've had a lot to look forward to.
The frustrating thing with the Knicks is
they can't say
they're not healthy.
Yeah, but they got a squad.
They do.
They've built a
do.
good roster.
And
And
it's
Jalen
not
Brunson
their fault that a couple guys got
Jalen Brunson came at a bargain. It looks like.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Man's
They
had
actually should probably extend him.
Man's had a
and pay him what he's
50-point
worth.
game and a 60-point game in the last month.
Crazy.
So, but anyway, look.
Yeah, don't change the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. Look, the thing is with the Mets, I don't want to sit here and tell him it's early. He doesn't. He knows that. I wouldn't.
Yes, of course.
I wouldn't panic about this day-night doubleheader tomorrow. But 0-6 is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way around it. If they go 0-6, it's bad. Milwaukee's a good team. I'm not going to eat their lunch for that. But the thing is, though, it wasn't home. They should have taken at least one.
Exactly.
I know that they should have taken at least one. That's disturbing. If it was in Milwaukee, I wouldn't feel as bad about it. But the fact that it was at home, that does bother me.
Yeah.
They should have taken at least one.
Nobody's hating.
Nobody's hating
Except-
yet, but
So the manager, Carlos Mendoza, new manager, it's been a blunderfest already in 4 games.
really.
Absolute blunderfest.
Would you
Okay.
say it's been a stiff poopski?
Oh, man. Carlos Menstifa. Or maybe it's Stiflos Mendoza. I think it's Stiflos Mendoza. This guy, in game two, our cleanup hitter is a fucking journeyman outfielder who no one's ever heard of, named Tyrone Taylor, who's really a minor leaguer. He's in our cleanup spot.
He made the
He's
roster?
protecting, as a bench player. So on day 2, you've got him batting cleanup, protecting Pete Alonso. And then you've got Starling Marte behind him, and you've got Francisco Alvarez, who has proven to be our best hitter behind him.
JD Martinez is not ready yet.
No, mister. Here's another fucking thing.
No. Don't tell me
Okay,
to turn to Chris
you're
Sale.
a DH. How many days do you need to get ready? You're swinging the bat, dude.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. If he wasn't,
15 days
if he didn't,
on a minor league team to get ready.
if he didn't have an off season because he wasn't with a team, right? He was a free agent when I signed him.
Come on, back me up on this.
I don't think he's.
I'm not trying to kill the guy.
I don't think he needs 15 days. If that's what you're asking me, I think you should be ready inside of a week. Inside of a week, so say 5-6 days.
They signed him 2 days before opening day, so last Wednesday.
Okay, so I'd say 5-6 days, max.
From the time we signed him.
Yeah.
So he should be on the
He'll
roster.
be playing right now.
He's not.
He's not.
Now,
If he starts tomorrow,
well, I think part of it is because he didn't start on the roster, you can't call him up without an injury until, I think, Sunday.
what? Mm-hmm. That's a rule?
I think so, yeah.
That's fucking terrible. If That's true. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Because
Stupid rule.
Because they asked Mendoza that.
That's
like
fucking dumb.
You know,
what? That
when's
makes
the earliest he could come to the team? They said Sunday.
He's not a.
You know, there's all sorts of rules when people are in the minors.
He's not a minor leaguer.
I know, but I think that's probably why. Like, he didn't make the roster.
I don't understand. He wasn't on a team.
I know.
They signed him off the street.
But they could have put him on the roster. Especially because all he's gonna fucking do is hit.
Swing the bat.
I mean, so you're in the minors hitting against minor league pitchers for what? Now, look, I'm not a professional baseball player. I don't know how it works. If you know, tell me in the comments. I'm just a fat fuck, so I couldn't be ready in a year. But I'm not JD Martinez. I think he's ready. Whatever he gives us while ramping up is probably going to be better than Tyrone Taylor.
But again, this is not a rookie. This is a seasoned veteran who, I don't know how old he is, but it shouldn't take him. I mean, even if he wasn't with the team, he should have been in the batting cage and working out and doing.
That's my point.
In case someone
I'm
signed
sure that's
him,
what he was,
because he wasn't retiring.
Right? Were you just fucking
he wasn't
off?
sitting on the couch? Yeah, was smoking a jib or waiting for the phone to ring. I don't know.
Okay, so here's another one that Stiflos Mendoza made. Game 2, where Tyrone Taylor's in. Not only is Tyrone Taylor in, batting cleanup, you sit down Brett Beatty, who's our third baseman, young guy that we are trying to. He's got to turn into our real third baseman.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
But you sit him down because it's a lefty pitcher.
Okay.
The guy you start at third base, Zach Short, supposed to be a good defender.
Okay.
First inning, error. 3-run first.
Oh, God.
Then you're down 7-2. You finally pinch hit Brett Beatty in the 8th inning. You bring in a lefty. He hits a 3-run bomb off a lefty. That's the guy you sat because it was a lefty pitcher. Game 2 of the season, you dumbass. Let the kid play. He's a young kid. He needs at-bats. That's it. We don't need to see Zach Short playing third base for defensive purposes and making a fucking error.
What's this guy's managing experience?
Stiflos Mendoza was like the bench coach for the Yankees last year.
So he's never been a manager?
No.
Well, that explains something.
And he's showing it.
He's showing it. So we got a rookie manager making rookie manager mistakes.
It feels like
They
it.
can't get one of their best bats on the lineup because of some stupid rule until this coming Sunday, which is 4 days away.
But here's my thing. If Brandon Nimmo doesn't hit and Francisco Lindor doesn't hit and Pete Alonso doesn't hit, it doesn't fucking matter what JD Martinez does.
It doesn't matter, yeah. True.
Like, come on, guys. I think they're all batting like .63 right now or .063. It's like, dear God.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's awful.
That's not good. Who are they playing tomorrow?
The Tigers.
2
2 games, 12-10 and 3-10.
See, at home. It's at home. It's in New York, right?
It's in New York. It would be really nice for them to take those two.
You got to take these two.
Take those two.
Come on.
Just get some positive momentum.
If for no other reason, it's the Tigers. Come on.
Right.
Like, where the fuck's your pride? Come on. Let's go. Man up.
But also, don't... 0-6 is going to feel like you're buried, even though, of course, you're not.
No, but
it's just like, it's going to feel like, fuck, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Go out and win these 2 games.
Yep.
You have a chance to you got 2 in a row.
Against the Tigers. Very winnable. Very winnable.
And then you go play the Reds, who are a tough team right now. The Reds are young and explosive. They have athletes. They have pitching. So take 2 from the Tigers. Then you can think about Cincinnati. But my God.
Wow, that's bad.
What?
Switching over to the shit sucks.
What happened?
Who are currently 5-2. A 1-0 win today in Oakland. Oakland just completed because they just completed Oakland a 7-game homestand. Guess how many fans were there? In 7 games.
1,000?
45,000. Over 7 games.
Oh, wow.
I'm
actually surprised it's 45,000.
That's like 6,000 a game.
Yeah, it's awful.
That's atrocious. But they're leaving.
There was probably less than
They're
that.
going to Vegas.
I thought Oakland had a chance to make him an offer.
I don't know, but they clearly didn't. So
I also saw something about
Pavetta got the win.
Dude, that's 2 good starts for him.
Yeah, he had 2
No runs
starts. Yeah, no runs. Pavetta's having a heck of a start. He's 3 strikeouts through 90 pitches, went 5 innings. No earned runs. The overall, they only gave up. How many hits did these guys even have? They didn't have a lot. They gave 8 hits, so over the 9 innings. So they complete the 3-game sweep of the hapless 1-6 Oakland A's.
That's a good sign, though.
No, they're doing what they're supposed to do. So when they come, I think they're coming home now. I think they come home for the weekend.
Yeah, they probably have a home opener.
Yeah, I think they're opening up against the Donnie, though. I think it's a good team, really good team. Let me see, Thursday, the schedule, it's a travel day.
They'll probably have their home opener on Friday.
No, they're still in They have the Angels, who really stink. The Anaheim Angels, who stunk when they had players. Now they've lost a few.
Oh, shit, they stay out there.
They stay out there for
So what, do they have their home opener on Monday?
next week. Yeah. So, look, they had a chance to take 2 out of 3 and come back, 7-3 would be a really good start. Yeah, if they take 2 out of 3. Look, the pitching has been really good. I'm shocked. Again, they're playing nobody, but again, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Seattle, to his point, is a legit team. So they split with them in Seattle. That's a pretty good start. Then they sweep Oakland. That's what they should have done. So we'll see what they do against the A's. But
their home openers against Baltimore. Following Tuesday.
So you better take care of the fucking Angels because...
Damn. And the Mets have the Reds and then the Braves.
Yeah,
Fuck.
That's tough. So, look, they're off to a good start. The pitching's done well. But again, the competition, Seattle's legit. The A's are not. I don't think the Angels are either. So they should take at least 2 out of 3.
The Angels are 4-2.
The Angels beat.
They just slapped around the Marlins, who their record might not look good, but the Marlins are actually a pretty good team. Marlins like us. Oh, man, the Marlins are 0-7. Fuck.
They're actually a pretty good team.
No, they were good last year. They have talent. They do. They are.
What could really happen to you? They look like a pretty good team. They're 0-7.
No, I'm saying they were good last year.
That's last year. They're 0-7 right now.
Be better this year.
They're 0-7.
Remember last year they had the guy that was almost.
If they were like 3-4,
they got swept by the fucking Angels.
The Angels. What were the Angels last year? Useless.
Well, that was last year.
They're worse
That's
this
literally
year.
what you just said.
Did they not lose Ohtani? Yeah. Are they better on paper than they were last year?
Of
No,
course.
they're not.
They lost that gambler.
They're not.
That fucking degenerate.
That fucking Pete Rose.
That fucking Pete Rose wannabe.
That is terrible.
God damn degenerate.
Degenerate. Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna laugh my ass off if fucking
What?
if the Angels slap you guys. Mike Trout's hitting bombs.
Believe me, I'll laugh my ass off. We didn't get the name Shit Sucks.
Oh man, that's funny.
But I can't. After 7 games, they're 5-2. So I mean, if the Yankees weren't doing this ungodly,
Yankees are 6-1.
6-1 or 6. Did they lose finally?
Yeah,
they lost
the Diamondbacks.
Wow. So it's,
I mean, but again, the Diamondbacks defending National League champions.
Yeah, Yankees 6-1, Red Sox in second place 5-2, Baltimore 4-2 right there. Toronto, Tampa Bay at 3-4 each. Detroit is 4-0, by the way.
Yeah, well, thanks in part to the Mets. Fucking assholes.
Mets 0-4, Miami 0-7.
Dear God.
Colorado
Well, I said,
1-6.
I said the Mets' ceiling was a wild card team. Their floor was probably 4th in their division.
They're in 4th. They're 4th.
The Nationals are ahead of them, which is pathetic.
That's kind of bad.
Philly's 2-4. They got slapped around by the Braves first
Actually,
series.
your whole division.
Shit.
Yeah, the Braves are 3-2. That's nothing. Pittsburgh 5-1, Miami 4. I mean Milwaukee 4-1, Cincy 4-2, Chicago 4-2. That's the fucking Central.
Dude, the Central looks good.
Yeah, LA 6-2, no surprise. Arizona 4-3, San Diego 4-5. and San Fran 2-4. Colorado's hapless 1-6.
Hapless.
Just so look. There's always a couple of surprises early on in the year in Major League Baseball. It never fails.
Could Detroit be a surprise?
Detroit's a surprise right now. Yeah, no one thought they'd be 4-0. So
Mets and Marlins are a surprise.
Yeah, they're surprised.
Combined 0-11.
Yeah, no one thought they'd be that bad. No one thought the Red Sox would be 5-2. So there's surprises. It's early though. We'll see what happens.
Houston 2-5 opened up 0-4.
They
dropped 4 straight to the Yankees.
The Yankees went in there and took all 4.
Dude, the Yankees. That was big for them.
Of course it was.
Because Houston's been bitching them for 10
they've
years.
Been slapping them around.
Just
bending them over and no loop, any loop, doesn't matter. Not,
I mean, I know it's not the playoffs. They have to do it in the playoffs, but that was... And just seeing the Yankees with Juan Soto is so goddamn annoying.
He's good.
It reminds me...
It
reminds me of the 90s Yankees. Yeah. When it felt like they just had the whole fucking... that nobody could beat them. But good for them. Good for Soto. Hopefully, he comes to the Mets next year.
The Yankees are the ultimate villain, and
Struce with a
baseball
brick.
Is better when the villain's good.
Yes, it really is.
I hate the Yankees, but it's more fun when they're in it.
No, when they're in it, you got somebody.
When they're not, you just laugh at them.
Even though because they haven't done it in so long,
2009,
I don't hate them like I did.
I'll always hate them.
See, once y'all beat them in 2004, I never hated them the same. Because you guys ripped their heart out. And it felt good to watch it happen. But then I actually had a soft spot for him after you guys
honestly, there is no way to wipe out 100 years of misery. But that series came damn close. All by itself.
It's the only thing that could ever come close.
But it literally one series. It didn't wipe it out, but it really, wow.
You ripped their heart out.
Because it wasn't just that it had never been done before.
It changed the franchise.
It changed the franchise. It changed everything.
It changed Boston, it really changed the Yankees.
It changed the Yankees.
They were on the mountain for what felt like so long.
Talk about getting knocked off the pedestal.
I mean, just...
And the thing is, the year before, the Red Sox should have beaten them.
Yes.
They blew it. They fired Grady Little.
Aaron fucking Boone hit the homer.
Yeah, Grady Little got fired because he fucked that all up.
Tim Wakefield gave up the bomb to fucking Aaron Boone.
They were the better team in 2003. So to do that was just, it changed everything.
Especially how the Yankees took that 3-0 lead. Mm-hmm. You've never seen a team that
No, they were dominating.
That
they
team
beat
was
Game 3. They beat us 19-8. I mean, it was a blowout.
It was a carousel.
It was a fucking this is over. This is gonna sweep our ass. This is fucking worse than last year.
I'm a Mets fan. It's one of the best sports moments I've ever witnessed.
And Kevin Millar, God love him, sat there in front of a camera after that and goes, "Don't let us win tomorrow."
He got lucky.
Everybody's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Don't let us win tomorrow." You fucking crazy?
Then we got Petey.
Yeah, we got Petey. He's like, we got
Kurt.
Don't let us win tomorrow. And he was right. Motherfucker was right. Called it. That David Roberts steal might be the single most important play in the history of Major League Baseball.
That was so clutch.
That steal changed everything. Everything. And David Ortiz in that series was like Caitlin Clark was the other night.
Dude.
For a whole series.
But still, even with all that, going into Game 7, I thought there was no way it was going to happen. And Johnny Damon hit that grand slam, and I was like,
6-0.
Oh, my God.
6-0 for the Yankees.
They're going to beat them.
Yeah, it was 6-0 before they
It was nuts.
It was like, holy shit, they're going to run them out of the building.
I was watching that at Casey's apartment.
It was, it was crazy.
And I cheered like the Mets won.
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole world did.
Because
everybody hated the Yankees.
Were the true evil empire.
They are the ultimate villain.
They were the definition of the best villain ever.
They are the ultimate villain. To me, it's them and the Detroit Pistons.
They were so unlikable.
Yeah, the Pistons were like that. They were the ultimate villain. So the Yankees were that times too. So the thing is, look, it's the first week. I'm not getting excited about the Red Sox because they have Baltimore at home next week. Then we'll see if there's anything there. But the Mets...
Just try to take a game from Baltimore.
Take a game from Baltimore. But with the Mets, they got to take 2 tomorrow. Look, Detroit's 4-0 for what it's worth. Mets got to stomp that out. Stomp this in the bud right now. You're at home. You got to do this. Take care of business.
Just wake up.
Just wake up. You're better than this. So,
Yeah.
obviously, we'll update and we'll do this week to week as long as the Red Sox are somehow above water. I'm not holding my breath, but or the Mets would keep giving him a heart attack. But we'll be back tomorrow night.
I just hope they don't do that because it would be nice to have something to talk about this season.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to not talk about
I
the
would
Mets
love,
anymore. That's
look,
boring.
as much as I love football and training camp and all that shit and the NBA playoffs and the NHL, all this shit's going to be going on through June, I still would like to be able to talk baseball. Because at some point, for a little while, it's going to be just baseball. Now, look, can Tom and I have fun with losers? Oh, we can have fun with losers.
But it's
Tom
like
and find a way.
I will lose interest with all of baseball if the Mets are that bad.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
I love baseball, but really, I love the Mets.
I know.
If they're irrelevant,
Well, I've come to love the baseball playoffs, though. I love what they did with the wild card. That
Yes,
to me
but-
was one of the best things they ever did.
but when my team is just not even sniffing it, and like there's no evil empire in it,
Well, it looks like there may be an evil
Maybe.
empire this year. It might be the return of the evil empire. The Empire Strikes Back, whatever it is. But
I like rooting against the Phillies and the Braves.
yeah, anyway, we'll be updating you periodically throughout the season. Of course, with the playoffs coming up, the NBA, and this is going to get really crazy. But tomorrow night we're going to return. We are going to preview the Final Four, both men's and women. The Giggle Smoke, maybe. I lost both of them, by the way. I lost them both.
Both?
Yep, lost both.
Well, you said Duke over
No, I didn't take Duke.
Illinois?
I took I took
Who was the Giggle Smoker?
I took who was
You
it?
took Creighton.
I took Creighton and over Tennessee.
Didn't they beat Tennessee?
They lost.
No, they beat Tennessee.
No, Tennessee lost to Purdue in the regional final.
Oh, fuck, Creighton.
Yeah, I took Creighton. And who was the other one I took?
Iowa over Illinois? No. Or Duke?
No, Iowa State over Illinois. That was the other one. And they lost that. Both of them were lost in the last minute, which was really heartbreaking. They were both in the game, and they fell apart in the last minute. So I went from 17-11 to 17-13.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's really becoming a
I've got
Giggle Smoke coin flip.
I've got to get both of these right.
You're like the Mets.
Actually, there's going to be 4 of them because I'm going to pick the women's side too. I'm going to do 4 of them.
We've got a parallel.
We're going to yeah.
The Mets need 4, and he needs 4.
I need 4.
Well,
But I'm going
to get 2 before
But I'm
the
going to pick the Final Four, and I'm going to pick the win. And then Monday night we'll do a preview on Monday night of the championship game, wherever they are. We'll do a preview Monday night. So, but anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. It is the witching hour. We'll return in 24 hours. Final Four previews, men's and women's Giggle Smoke Guarantee. We'll see if Tommy's got a little 2 cents for you
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
You got a
Maybe
bunch.
some 2 cents. 2 cents, maybe 5 cents. But
I might
until
have
then,
a quarter.
might be a quarter. But until then, for the Edible One, the Tom is the Highlights Question 100 Show. We will see you in 24 hours.
Milwaukee losing by 10.
Ugh.